Okay, I got the other stream going, and it's there, but it's not going correctly. All right, I think we're on. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Hey guys, real quickly tonight we're going to go over a couple of things. I'm going to talk about where the market is today. It's a crazy market out there for buyers and for sellers, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. Anybody want to chime in, you can chime in. Anybody have any requests? They want me to look up anything? You want me to tell you where the market stands in your town? I can do that. But we're going to talk about a few different things tonight. I'm going to start with buyers. Where the buyers are today, it's very difficult to be a buyer in today's market. And the reason that I say that I'm probably working with either just straight buyers or upsize buyers, we like to call them. So I'll give you an example. I have a buyer here in Wayne. I'm selling her condo at Brittany Chase up the street here. And what happened was we got her house under contract immediately. And every house that we're going after, there's multiple offers on. And not only is there multiple offers on them, we're going $50,000, $30,000 over the asking price, and we're still not getting these homes. So it's very difficult today to be a buyer. The rates are really low. It's a really great time to be buying. The sales prices might be a little bit higher due to the inventory is so low, but it's a tough time. And I'm listening to everybody. The key thing today, and I'll give you a little hint. I was gonna tell you more towards the end of the show. The key thing in today is listening. Any realtor that sits there and tries to talk over you and tells you that they know more about the market, they might know, maybe they know what's happening in the market. You guys actually, the client is actually feeling it. The client is the most important person in this transaction. So they're feeling it, right? So to give you an example, I have two different clients that I'm working with right now, two different buyers. They're both pregnant, and both of them are very, well, I can say that they're nervous because, well, they started out being nervous, then they started getting stressed. And I hate to see a woman that's pregnant stressed. So what I did with the one couple, we ended up turning around and we positioned them with it was a multiple offer situation, and we came in much higher. This one, I think, what did we do on that one? I think we only came in $10,000 higher, and we put in a couple of different provisions in the contract, and we got the house, right? So we got the house on that one. And that house was a $550,000 buyer. I had, early this week, we put a house in contract in Wayne here. I've been doing this now 15 years in sales, 20 years in the real estate game. I've never had a $1 million buyer with multiple offers. So this is what I had. I had a client buying a house in the $1 million price point, and multiple offers came in on this home. In the $1 million price point. In the $1 million price point. So in all the years I've been doing this, I've never had something in the $1 million price point where multiple offers came in. This is the first time, right? So we worked that deal as much as we could work that deal. The house was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. My client, we went $30,000 above the asking price, and we didn't get the house. So it's a bit stressful, even in that price point of a buyer. So the $1 million buyer is still feeling it, whether it's a $500,000, $1 million, and then I'm going to even take it down a little bit more. I have a buyer now looking between $250,000 to $350,000, right? I have her house under contract. That house is located in Woodland Park. I have her house under contract. She's looking to get something all on one level. and we're just having a really difficult time. It's a very tough time in today's market for buyers, and I can see it because you know why? Because I listen, and I'm listening to the client, I'm listening to the buyer, and I hear what they're saying, and I hear the stress, I see the stress coming out of these people, and I'm trying so hard to get them this house, and it just, the more that they tell me, the more that I can try to work with the seller, right? One of my clients, the one, for instance, here in Wayne, I'm doing the one in Wayne here with another client that she's writing individual letters to each one of these deals. She digs in, she finds out that they're in the healthcare industry. She's in the healthcare industry. She's a doctor. So we go back and forth with that. And she's still not landing these homes. So it's very difficult today to be the buyer, So I would just say hang in there. As I tell all my buyers, I'm working probably, I can't even tell you how many buyers I'm working with. We do land deals. We're landing them. We're putting them in contract. I mean, I couldn't even tell you how many deals we got together right now. There's multiple deals going on. So there's a lot of things that they're looking at too, right? So the educated seller, if the listing agent is doing their job correctly, they should be interviewing each one of these buyers that are coming in. Why? You want to know what kind of job they have. You want to know what kind of job they have because of this whole COVID. If they just say they have a job that they're going to be working, I don't know, let's just say that they're working for Target, right? They could get furloughed. And if they get furloughed, the deal's done, right? The banks aren't going to loan the money. They're looking at these deals from deal to deal all the way to the day of the closing. The day of the closing, they're calling to make sure that they're not furloughed. So it's very important when you're selling your home to make sure that you're hiring that real estate professional that knows the ins and the outs and what they're looking for. It's so important, especially in this market. Because you could just say you take a deal and you're not putting that deal together and you're not actually finding out who that buyer is. You're going to wait, you're going to be in contract, you're going to miss this market, the market that we're in right now. Who knows where the market's going to be a couple of months from now. Hopefully it's still going to be good. The Feds are saying they're keeping the rates down to 2022, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? It might bust tomorrow. Who knows? As more inventory comes in, of course, the prices are going to reflect that. So hang tight on the buyers, and I'm listening. I hear you. I know whether you're watching live right now or you're going to be watching it later on, I hear you. I know my clients. I know my clients are going to be watching this, and I hear you, and I'm doing my best trying to land these houses. You just got to hang tight, and it's going to happen. The best things come to those who wait. And anybody that knows me, they know how I am. They know sometimes the best thing does come for those who wait. And I work tirelessly trying to get these houses for you guys. I mean, I'm on top of them. And if not, I try to make them happen. So go back to that $1 million buyer. I have a coworker in my office. He knows that I have somebody that's looking for something too. So he put two and two together. He's like, man, I might have a connection. So now we're going to be meeting them. We're meeting them I think Saturday morning we're going to be going out to find them something. So we can put them together as teamwork, right? Because you have to listen. Listening is a big thing. And I listen. I listen to everybody. I listen to everything. Listen to everybody. What they have to say is very important. All right, whether it's a buyer, a seller, my coworkers. I'm listening to my coworkers because I know what they're feeling the same thing we're feeling, right? All my coworkers, they're all feeling it. The guys that are here, the women that are here, they're feeling it. Everybody's feeling it. You just have to listen. Listening is key. So if you get anything out of this, in the real estate game or in anything in life, a lot of people don't listen. All you have to do is listen, and you'll figure it out. So, the multiple offer situation for a buyer or a seller, there's a couple different ways we can position it. So it's all depending on what your wants and needs are. Whether I'll give you two examples. So I have one house listed in Woodland Park on Van Winkle Court, very desirable street. The person there is going to be she's moving to Colorado. And what we did was, Matt, she said, price it on the market. We priced it on the market. We moved it within, I think within a week. Not even, I think it was 3-4 days. We got multiple offers on it. She took our highest and best offer within 3 days, and now it's under contract. That's one way to go about it. The second way to go about it in this market, I have another listing in Woodland Park, multifamily, where the multifamily marketplace is unbelievable. There's so many buyers out there. In fact, I didn't even get back to everybody yet today. We had constant appointments. It was booked solid yesterday, booked solid today. We're out till Sunday right now with appointments. I didn't even get back to everybody today. I'm going to do it after I get off the Facebook Live tonight to try to arrange all the appointments. What we want to do, right? So they're going to look at over all the offers. They're going to wait. They're going to wait it out a week, 7 to 10 business days, so everybody gets the opportunity to come in, and then they present their highest and best offers on July 7th, and at that point they'll decide on which contract they want to take. That's another way to approach it. Everybody's got their own ways of doing it. It's a crazy market right now. Everybody's trying to do their best. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a couple of weeks. It's only because I've been shot. It's been so busy that, I mean, it's just crazy. I get over here, I'm over here by whatever time in the morning, and then I'm out running around in the morning trying to get everything done, and then in the afternoons I'm just here doing paperwork, processing files and whatnot. So the market's really strong right now if we're looking to do it. So I just want everybody to know that every agent is going to be positioning their clients differently. This is what I do. I work my best for each one of the clients. So I find out what their interest is, what their position is. Everybody's got a different position. Whether it's, if your timeline is you got to be out in 30 days, we do it a certain way, right? Take, for instance, on Van Winkle, going back to Van Winkle, I know they're moving to Colorado. She said, Matt, get me my number. We put it on the market within 2 or 3 days. We got the contract in. We started a turn of review. We're out of a turn of review. Done. Right? Now, the two family we listed, they're investors. They said, Matt, we want to get our highest and best price for this house. So I positioned them a certain way to try to get them their highest and best price for that house. Okay? On the buyer side, it's a little bit tougher to be a buyer on a two-family house. I mean, you got to come in way over asking to get these houses. It's just the way it is. It's because the inventory is so low. But like I said, every agent's going to handle it differently. That's how I think is the best way to approach it. But you guys do whatever you want. Another thing that agents are doing. Let's talk about COVID for a little bit. So it's come down. I think it's in phase 2 now. Maybe it's in phase 3. I don't even know anymore. I haven't watched the news because I've been so busy with real estate. But COVID in phase 2. People are still getting their COVID forms signed. I don't do it so much unless the client requests it. Be honest with you, I don't know what good it's going to do, but that's fine. You want to get it signed. Some of these agents really don't know how the COVID disclosure works. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm going to tell you how the COVID disclosure works so everybody understands. You have to have your client sign off on a COVID disclosure so that they say they don't have COVID. That's the reason for the COVID disclosure. And then you send it back to me. My client signs that they don't have COVID disclosure. And you have to have your address on there. I had an agent yesterday. She wanted to fight with me and tell me that, no, I'm doing it wrong. Well, read the COVID disclosure. I mean, it's in English. All you have to do is read it. So get your COVID right. If you're scared of the COVID, buyers need to do in order to see certain. Oh, and then what you have to do to see these homes. I got a whole list of things that I'm reading off of my little to-do list here. So there's certain criteria that each of these sellers want, whether it's a mask, whether it's gloves. They want you to not touch anything. Again, everybody's different. Hey, Iron, what's going on, buddy? Everybody's different, the way they want to handle it. So I would just say talk to the individual client, see how they want to handle it. Everybody's going to be different. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the way people are handling this whole COVID, whatever you want to call it, epidemic. One of the key things I can tell you, I've been out through this whole COVID. Like I said, I've seen the market take a big increase in this marketplace, right? It's been crazy. When you have certain people that are talking to you, whether it's managers, whether it's brokers, broker managers, whomever they might be, they don't, in my opinion, I don't think they know as much as the person that's out in the field. So you take me, for instance, I'm out in the field every day. I have agents that are on my team that are out in the field every day. We have a bunch of agents here that are out in the team every day, and they see what's going on, and they're listening. I hope they're listening, because I'm listening. So I have people coming in my office all the time too. Coming in the office all the time, Matt asking me this, Matt asking me that. These are the people that are out there that are seeing what's going on in this marketplace. Okay, the managers, the brokers, all the corporate people that are behind the desk, they don't know the marketplace like we know the marketplace. We know what's going on because we're out in the field. We're listening. We're listening to these buyers. We're listening to these sellers. Okay, if you're not, you should be. So you need to listen to them and then report back. Let the coworkers talk to you. All your coworkers, right? I'm listening to my coworkers all the time. The ones that are here and going like I am, I'm listening to them. I'm listening. I'm listening to what they have to say, right? No offense to any of the managers, the brokers, or anything like that. I'm just telling you the way it is, how I feel. I feel we should be listening more to the clients, more to the sellers, more to the buyers. We need to listen to see what they're saying and then report back. Because they don't know what's going on when we're out there. It's a crazy market out there. When we're going $50,000 over the asking price, and that people want us to waive appraisal fees, waive the appraisal contingency, that's something to talk about. That's something to talk about. People don't seem to understand that. I'll waive that. Some of these realtors, they don't know, and then it's just horrible. I mean, they come in, they talk to me, or they'll talk to a couple of my coworkers that are here next to me. We're here all the time. Otherwise, oh yeah, we'll waive this appraisal contingency, and then their clients are going to get stuck, right? Who wants to pay for a house that they're going to be overpaying for it, and it's not even going to appraise, and then they got to come with more money to the closing. They don't understand it. You have to know the market, and you have to listen. You have to listen to these guys. It's scary out there. So, what else can I tell you? Like I said, no disrespect to the managers, the broker owners, and all that kind of stuff. I just want to make that very clear. I know what's going on. I see it. I'm in this every day. I know what's going on. I know what's going on in this market. I see it. I hear it. I eat, sleep it. I'm constantly with real estate. Everybody knows that about me. If anybody's got any questions at all, feel free to chime in. Anything you want to share. If you wanted to know the price on your home right now, you can always reach me. I can be reached 973-495-5469. Hang in there. To all my buyers. I know if you're not watching now, I know you're going to be watching later. Hang in there. The rates are still really good. The best things come to those who wait. That's what I keep telling my buyers. Just hang in there. I know it's tough. but I'm listening and I hear you. The sellers, if you're thinking about selling, if you're on the fence about selling, get your house on the market. You're going to make top dollar for it right now. It's the absolute perfect time to be selling. So with that said, if nobody's got any questions for me, I think I'm going to log off. What time is it now? It's about 8 o'clock. I think it's about my time, isn't it? It's 5 to 8. Does anybody got any questions for me? I can look up any towns. I can let you know about the market, whatever marketplace you want to see in, you want to talk about. I'm getting texts as I'm on this Facebook Live. I know I got interrupted one time. Thanks for Davis. I don't even know what that means, Bill. Thanks for Davis. I can go through a town right now. I can tell you, if anybody has anybody, I just listed a 2-family in Woodland Park. It's got 2 bedrooms on the first floor, updated kitchen, updated bath, and it's got another 2 bedrooms on the second floor, updated bath, updated kitchen. It's got a full finished walkout basement with a kitchen with granite countertops. It's got a full updated bath. It's got a bedroom down there, and we just took that one in for $473,800. It's got an oversized 2-car garage. There's a person in there that wants to stay there and continue paying rent. Parking for at least 10 cars. It's a great investment property, or if you're looking to own or occupy, it's a great opportunity to get into town. With the rates being so low, it's absolute perfect time. What else do I have right now? I still have Pumpkin Lakes. I have a great updated split level home. That one is at $398,800. For more information, feel free to reach out to me. I'm trying to think what else I have. Hold on, let me go through my inventory on the screen here real quick. And of course, it's down. Let me just see. Give me 1 second. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything? Their wants, needs? That's what my manager says all the time. Anybody have wants, needs, requests? Let's see. Where are we? Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. On McBride Avenue, I got a great rental on McBride Avenue. If anybody knows, anybody needs a 2-bedroom rental, it's owner occupied on the first floor. She's looking for a single person or 2 people. There's parking for 1 car there, and the asking price on that rental is going to be $1,450. Let's see, what else do I have? Boom, 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 boom. I have a couple. I know I have something coming on. So I have something coming on in Woodland Park. I have a huge 2-family coming on in Woodland Park. That price point is going to be $698,800. If anybody has anybody for that, let me know. And I think that's it for now, guys. So that's it. One of the key things I can tell you guys that I've learned throughout this market and the crazy market that we're in, and I can share with you guys and all the realtors that are listening to me, whether you're listening now or listening later, is listen. 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 Listen with your ear. It's like the buyers are talking. The sellers are talking. And listen. That's all I can tell you. All right, guys. I hope you're having a great night, and we'll all talk soon. Thanks. Bye.